This is SportPesa League All Access. Welcome to SportPesa League All Access, where we go beyond the pitch to uncover the heart of the game. In this episode, we unravel Kariobangi Sharks FC, a team built from the streets, rooted in community and carrying a rich history of Kenyan football culture. As we also reminisce the good old days they played at top-tier English Premier League club Everton FC. We hang out with Allan Wasike as he takes us through a day in sports photography. We also get to witness the SportPesa derby as Shabana FC face Murang'a Seal FC in a tight battle for a top 5 finish in the SportPesa League. Finally, we hear from the winners of the Player and Coach of the Month awards in the SportPesa League. Founded in 2000, the Sharks rose from humble beginnings to become a force in Kenyan football, representing the spirit, grit, and resilience of Kariobangi itself.
Kariobangi Sharks has been around for 25 years now, 26. From what I know is that the vision was set up by Nick Mwendwa. By then, he was just going about his businesses, but he could support young boys in the streets of Kariobangi, and those young boys are the likes of Patilo Moto and the likes of the others who used to exist in Kariobangi. But his joy was just to try and promote young men who are trying to play soccer.
Ndio niingia kwa team, ndio team ilikuwa imeanza hapo mtaa Bangu. Tulikuwa tuna train hapo kando kwa kiwanja kadogo tu, then nika decide badala tungangania hiki kiwanja atuchukue tu tukue kwa team. That's how tuliingia kwa team.
From dusty pitches and crowded alleyways, the young boys chased their dreams with relentless determination, learning that every tackle, every sprint, and every goal carried the weight of their community.
We used to believe that for you to play in the Premier League, you need to be a big person, let's say well-developed in the muscle form and well-developed in the physique form. But you could find by then, because we had a player here called Toto with a very lenient physique, but with a very big brain, and they were given opportunity to play in the Premier League. So, and hence why we grew up the stages, that is from the lower stages. It's a team that has never missed any stages upwards. From the Division 1, the regional leagues to the Super League, and now the Premier League. And we got our promotion in the year 2016, or rather in the beginning of 2017. I remember that time with 𝙎𝙖𝙧𝙚 and Nakumatt also making it to the Premier League. But that's how the vision grew from.
Then came the historic day in the Kenyan soil, where they faced Everton FC, a top-tier English Premier League team, creating a moment never witnessed before in Kenyan football.
Great chance this for the Kariobangi Sharks, and it's taken and he slipped at the back of the net. 𝙎𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗.
Every pass, every save, and every cheer on that day told the story of courage and passion of a community standing proudly behind its own.
Na ilikuwa game fit, nadhani hiyo ndo game ukiniuliza kwa life yangu, hiyo ndo game big inaweza kuambia nishaicheza kwa maisha yangu ya ball, na yote nijua Kariobangi Sharks.
Beaten the offside trap. 𝙎𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Great chance this for the Kariobangi Sharks, and it's taken and he slipped at the back of the net. 𝙎𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗, and the Kariobangi Sharks lead Everton by 1-0. The substitutes have gone berserk.
It is a team that was made up of the players who had just gotten promotion from the Super League, and that is in 2017. They were together for around 3 years. And it was quite a very good opportunity to see by then someone like Patrick Otieno, who had just come from Bukembe High School, and then getting an opportunity to play at Kasarani in front of close to 80,000 spectators. So for me, it was quite a moment that will go down the history. It will be marked down that once Everton came to Kenya and they played young boys who showed up very well, and we all remember with the theatrics in the penalties with the likes of 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗, who have been known up to now, and people try to mimic what they did by then.
Oh, it's in off the post. Another unusual run-up. In the bottom corner, and that's his celebration. They have been working on the celebration.
Player wengi walipiga hiyo game ya Everton wakuwa na wanaona ni kama inaweza kuwa, but through SportPesa ilikuwa na wakacheza mpaka na kina Walcott, wakamit na kina Walcott, wakamingle, waka-exchange ideas.
It was quite a very good opportunity. But again, if you look at the reception even before the game and the hosting that was made by then, it was a successful thing made by SportPesa.
Ningeshukuru sana SportPesa, walidu kitu ya maana sana. Na pia tungetaka irudi.
Kariobangi Sharks is more than a club. They are a symbol of hope, a beacon for the next generation, and a testament to the transformative power of sports.
Okay, legacy naweza taka kuacha Kariobangi Sharks mahali popoa, na niwache mahali msee akisikia Kariobangi Sharks anaona patila wa moto kwanza.
It will be my joy for me to see many players pass through this team and making their career not only locally, internationally, but again just to try and change their lives by playing abroad.
From the early preparations to the intensity of match moments, every frame tells a story waiting to be frozen in time. As anticipation builds the field, Allan Wasike arrives, stepping into the action with focus and purpose, ready to document the game through his lens.
Matchday experience at Fanaka Studios is it's amazing. It always starts with preparation. Preparation is key for the work that we do. So you have your gear check, you have your settings dialed out. The positioning has to be intentional. We also do a lot of anticipating. I mean, the world that we live in, I mean, the media work that we do is more of anticipating the moment that you're going to capture. So once your positioning is all right and then your settings are all right, you're definitely prepared. Experience rather is a big factor because with experience now you're able to find that scenarios that are quite difficult for some people are much more easier for you because it's just click and keep clicking and keep clicking. Once you're in this space of mind, then it's very easy for you to capture any moment.
We just arrived at Police Circle Stadium for SportPesa League match day. There's 2 games today. It's half time right now, but we should be able to catch up in the next half. Main game for this day is Ulinzi versus Nairobi United. Let's go.
With every click of the camera, he follows the rhythm of the match, the tackles, the celebrations, the emotion, turning fleeting moments into lasting memories.
Most unforgettable shots are never from big games. They're mostly raw emotion that comes from fans, from the players as well, and even from the technical bench. I'm yet to get my most unforgettable shot. I'm actually looking for that one shot because if I think about it, all my shots are amazing when it comes to soccer. But I need to get that one shot that will blow my mind away. So I'm waiting until the final day of the season of the SportPesa League to be able to know my most unforgettable shot. Challenges when doing live sports have always come from the fact that we're inequipped. By inequipped, I mean like you find that equipment is not as sufficient as you might require for that particular situation. I'll pull up a situation. You have a group of people that you need to photograph. You have not a wide lens. So you have to figure out scenarios where you're able to capture, if not everybody, at least a large group of people. Working with SportPesa as a brand has not only elevated the vision that we have at Fanaka Studios to be the best, but also given us a platform to share the history that we capture with a wide audience. Being selected as one of the lead photographers for the SportPesa League puts us in a position where, first of all, the pressure to perform is always high. And that means that it comes with standards. Standards to be better, standards to produce better work.
It's not just about taking pictures. It's about capturing the soul of the game, the culture around it, and the stories that live beyond the final whistle.
At Fanaka Studios, we not only ensure that quality is paramount, but we also ensure that we are doing it in a reliable manner. Through this opportunity that SportPesa has given us in the SportPesa League, we're not only able to gauge ourselves and what we can do, we're also able to provide quality content for the league, not for today, but for years and for generations to come.
Shabana FC and Murang'a Seal FC are both competing in the top flight of the SportPesa League, with each side firmly focused on securing a top 5 finish by the end of the season. As the competition intensifies, every match becomes crucial, with both teams showing consistency, resilience, and ambition on the pitch.
Kitimbali sasa.
Last weekend was not different, as Shabana FC and Murang'a Seal FC took to the pitch with everything on the line. Both teams displayed intensity, skill, and determination.
Michael Owen Pala. Akwanyi inaletwa ndani huku imepita kwake Lucas Maina. Maina! Paisha.
With passionate fan bases behind them and momentum building, the race for the top 5 continues to heat up, promising thrilling football and defining moments as the season unfolds.
Kivyangu SportPesa hii dabi imekuwa ngumu kidogo. Unajua dabi si rahisi. But kivyangu kiangalia venye tulianza kidogo, tulianza tukiwa down. Second half ndo tumeanza kupick. Moment tumepick, opponent walitumia chance yao. So ikakuwa sisi ni kuchase na chase hao wakitulia. But all in all, kwa dabi tunakubali na hii ndio dabi at least kisikia hata kama wamewin, wametufeel. Na hiyo ndio ilikuwa. Aim yetu kuja hapa ilikuwa kubeba point 3, lakini imekataa. Yote 9 tunakubali matokeo ya mpira. Nimetokea, nashukuru Mungu. Jipange kwa next yenye inakuja sasa.
Imekuwa fire, imekuwa poa. Na kama team tumekuwa tukistruggle games kama 3 hivi hatujapata win. Na kwenda kwa derby somehow kuna venye watu walikuwa wametwrite off, lakini na feel poa. Hii itaendelea kutupea confidence kwa team.
Ambience ya hii derby vile imekuwa nini, umeifeel aje?
Derby imekuwa poa, ground ilikuwa imeshona. Na hii rivalry ilianza timu zote zikiwa NSL. Imekam all the way, sasa hizi tuko Premier, bado tunaendelea hivyo. First leg ilikuwa the same way, ground ilikuwa imeshona.
Point ni 3, namba ni 3. Hapa toki mtu. Lazima mlima iguzwe na tumeitingisha tena.
Kuanzia saa hii hakuna point inatoka Kisii. Trust me.
Today onwards.
Or you like it or not.
Hapa toki mtu Kisii, ukikuja tunakupea. Ukikuja tunakupea.
Ukishinda dabi unaenda holiday wiki mzima. Naomba SportPesa wanitume Ukraine.
SportPesa dabi.
The SportPesa League Player and Coach of the Month awards were introduced to recognize and reward individuals for their outstanding performances, encouraging excellence on and off the pitch. For the month of February, it was no different as Peter Okidi, the former Shabana FC coach, clinched the Coach of the Month award, while Humphrey Aroko took home the Player of the Month honor in the hotly contested race.
First of all, I love to thank God for this opportunity once again. I'm very much humbled. Then I love to thank the players, the technical bench, the management, the fans, the critics, everybody that played a role either in criticizing, supporting. Thank them so much for this, because that's what made us to work more harder. So it feels great. I have won this for the second time, and yeah, it feels great for me.
I think the secret is Kariobangi Sharks, because they always give young players the opportunity. And even me, I started playing at the Premier League in 2023. So that's why right now I'm giving my best, and you can't even know that I started playing far back.
Their exceptional performances highlighted their influence both on the pitch and from the sidelines, proving their talent, leadership and consistency continue to define success in the league.
We are very happy with the Coach and Player of the Month award, because it shows the competitiveness that is there in the league. I think since we started, we just keep seeing the quality getting better and better. If I can talk about the Coach of the Month award, this is the second one that Coach Okidi is winning. His stats in February have actually stood out, that he is now winning it for the second time, just showing you that he is a guy who knows what he's doing, and stats don't lie. When it comes to the Player of the Month, we are quite happy with the winner. Humphrey Aroko, I think, is a young player. I've got a lot of information about him today. He was at Highway last year, and now he's playing in the SportPesa League, and he's the Player of the Month. I think that's just a dream for any footballer. He's a young player, and we are very happy to see young players winning. Last month we gave it to 𝙎𝙗𝙗𝙧𝙗𝙗, and this just shows you that there's talent in the league, and this talent is standing out.
As we gear towards the end of the season, these awards not only celebrate personal achievements, but also inspire other players and coaches to push their limits each month as the competition intensifies.
I will continue pushing. I help my team to secure a good place at the end of the season, and yeah, I think this motivates me a lot.
I like to congratulate him, but it's not yet ever done, and I believe that he still has a long way to go. He still has a lot to work for, because for him to stand out against the best of the best, then he needs to be on top.
And this brings us to the end of this episode of SportPesa League All Access. Thank you for joining us as we dive into the heart of Kenyan football and the stories that make this league unforgettable. Remember to follow all our SportPesa social platforms for more updates, features, and more captivating moments from the league. See you in the next episode.